Hey everybody, the Great Pikmin 679 here, and well, I'm recording this like rather ahead of time, since this is practically new and originally was supposed to be an Azure Striker Gunvolt 3, but I'm covering this anyways just to get it out of my hair. Also, note that this is the enhanced Trilogy edition, so this is basically all 3 Gunvolt games in one. For anybody that's, like, surprised that this is a thing that exists, but yeah. This is something that's been teased by Inti Creates for a while, and there are basically changes to Copen's and Lodo's voice actors since, well, most so specifically the Japanese voice actors that I'll be covering once I actually do cover Azure Striker Gunvolt 1 in its entirety on this channel eventually. But right now, all this mode is this. And as much as I was hoping for any sort of potential context within the Azure Striker universe, it's not. It's basically just a score attack mode. Yeah, so already you can already. The voice acting is basically Japanese, despite Copen alone having English voice actors since Luminous Avenger X2. The one time in the series they actually do decide to use that. At least the first game have English voice acting. Go for a second, but I'm getting started on this. So, essentially what this boils down to is it's basically a score attack mode where we have the dragon bosses and the final stage of the game. We have all the weapons from Luminous Avenger X2. And of course, Angle Nexus is here too. And of course, here's all the sort of changes about, how Luminous Avenger X2 Copen works, because he works far differently than his Luminous Avenger 1 and Gunvolt 2 counterparts. But we might as well just get down to it. I want to at least show this off. Right, I gotta remember the button, but it actually changes stuff. Yeah, again, despite having English voices before, this is basically the voices are just in Japanese for whatever freaking reason. So yeah, this is just the gameplay. Now of course, since this is Luminous Avenger X2 Copen, of course melee is an option, but knowing how melee combat works, I think it's also just I can remember to actually use the weapons. Hold up. Okay, now it's definitely the button I was thinking of. Just haven't been using them. Let's give it a retry though. So yeah, we definitely have new remixes of the stage scenes as well. Assuming it might be. Well, I'm assuming it's going to reuse the boss theme against Kieran from the Luminous Adventure X2 DLC. The only thing I haven't heard is, as of touching this game, is basically all the other stage songs that we're going to be going through and listening to. And of course, if they make a remix based on instead of Mega's theme, which I mean I doubt, because this feels rather bare bones for just Copen being in Azure Striker Gunvolt 3. But who knows? Oh yeah, and also these things here. Don't know what exactly these are intended for. I guess these are probably like your means of basically unlocking the final level or something. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm gonna be on the lookout for those as well because we need to actually get them. In case the true ending of Luminous Adventure X2 was not hard-working enough as it was. So yeah, I'm just gonna... In case you can tell, the gameplay movement for the entire game at this point, it's basically just gonna be just dashing all over the place. Trying to dodge all these attacks, and just basically just letting our attacks do the thing, and that's... we get hurt, in which case we have to deal with the freaking kudos system of just getting freaking unlocked to begin with. And of course, health. If I remember correctly, yeah, skills. We have Gloss and Maelstrom and Healing as well. In the event that we need to use them. However, I think the change here is that healing actually costs like kudos or something. Like yeah, let me try it. I'm not sure that actually costs anything. Especially if my kudos keep being locked up. Oh no, never mind, that's on cooldown. Of course it'll be on cooldown the moment I want to try again. Whee! Ow. Stop blocking my kudos, man. I need that. I think that might be unlocked in time by the time we get to the boss, who knows? Feels like they didn't bother making that much stage changes. Like the lanterns that Kieran uses to get up and about are still here, they're just non-attackable. Which I mean, I guess it makes sense if you want to make the excuse that they don't want to actually change much of the status. Oh, well, I think they're really good up there, but it wasn't. I was expecting at least one of those triangles, the diamonds. Especially the diamonds, not triangles. Expecting one of those to just be there. Shit. One right there, though. That's about getting rid of all these kudos. I'm blocking my these negative kudos rather. Ah. That's the last one. I don't know if that does anything, but we'll find out eventually. Alright, now I can exit it. Able to be used again. You know, if I can unlock my kudos, that would be real nice to test out. Nope. Get some extra height. Shoo! That is death. Do not fall into death. That would have been a terrible way. Just lose all my kudos. Out. Can you stop? I'm trying to get rid of these kudos, man. Stop it. Alright, well, we're coming up on BB. But I guess it's also a convenient excuse to, you know, show off the Japanese voice actors for the Dragon Saviors. Sweet. Nope. Nah. Nope. Nah. Don't bother. Nope. No. Nope. Nope. Not even you can end that attack off. You can't hit me if I'm all the way up here. I just... Okay, whatever. And of course we use the same effect from Numinous Vendrix too, because we're too lazy to actually make it do animations based off Azure Striker Gunvolt free assets. Not bad for an A rank. I'm gonna make sure this is not just like a global games thing real quick for voicing language, because this is gonna bother me otherwise. I say as I press the button way too quickly. And it doesn't appear to be a voice swap, so all the voices are based on Japanese for whatever freaking reason, which is very freaking dumb because they have all the English files. They could actually put this in, They can make this have an English mode option, nobody would be the wiser, but come on. Ah. Can you tell I'm at least disappointed by the lack of effort and care that should go into TOCs? At least for some of them. Hey. Oh, on this stage now. It's gonna be fun to slip it around as usual. Bouncing all over the place, bouncing all over the place. Getting hurt all over. As is the usual. Do you mind, buddy? Trying to get you for points here. Because I was bringing enough attention to the point where I died, so, you know, fun, spell, awesome. Gotta remind myself that I can't just dash all over the place as much as I want to. It's gotta be fun when I'm not bouncing all over the place. Just step out a little bit. Everything seems to be going well so far. Not dead quite yet. Get that diamond. Thought there was something in there, but it isn't. But I might as well be checking anyways, because I need to find those diamonds. Yep. Touch. Video combos. Ouch. You're a perfectly good combo, man. Come on. Add a streak going. It's a good thing these things can't turn around to hit me, otherwise that would be real troublesome. Whee! Oh. And force transition. whatever. Explosion. That's it. And portion of this stage in particular, not the end stage entirely. So I got a dragon to fight. That's all. Well, a berserk head actually. Whatever. Bounced in the power to and nail. Oh. Good of you. Thought there would be something there, but there isn't. Whatever. Gonna move on, just perfectly fine. So no worry in the world except for, you know, being hurt by explosives. Ow! Trying to undo these freaking good old caps, man. Can someone possible if you guys keep racking up the damage like that? And if I keep bumping into you just randomly. I think it might just cost like a better beginning gauge, weapon gauge. Not good as I thought it was gonna be. There we go, got that. Don't know why that would be like, oh, okay, well, whatever. I'm not gonna complain. Don't know why that changes from the Numerous Bendrax 2. On to the boss now.
Round 1 いくよ。
Let's actually hear the boss theme for once, because I don't think I'm going to be able to hear it otherwise. I'm surprised I didn't on the. I guess I might just intensely lose just to be able to, you know, just to be able to hear the song. You already had like little to no pixels left, to be honest. Come on. Somehow did away with an A-Wing. I think that just might be what it accumulates out for a lot of time. It's just A-Wings all across the board here. Possibly. Anyways, Mega Float's up next. Yep. Freaking Rocket Man. Say that. We're not even able to say that as came out of Gunvolt. Especially now it's Gunvolt. Careful. This space is valid because okay, to try to double through like this as it is. Whoop. Safely. Yep. More points. Yep. In case it wasn't obvious, I'm kind of running out of things to say for this. The gameplay loop that's just, you know, basically just Dominus Venturix 2 Copen in essentially 5 Gunvolt free stages. Like, nothing about this seems to be just honest about how this is all working. It's just it's working fine. Honestly, this kind of gives the excuse that, well, I mean, from an interview that I've heard, like, since the Japanese, the old voice actors for Copen and Lola in Japan retired, they can use Copen and Lola for some reason, even though, like, replacements shouldn't happen that difficult to find. I mean, granted, it depends on how Japan views the voice actors in. I have no idea how long this is. Basically, because they can, the old voice actors retire, they can use Copen and Lola, which I find to be a real dumb excuse not to be able to just still use them despite just find new voice actors and continue to use them as they are. It's one of those odd things that I don't. This thing I don't get. Like, there might be something I'm ultimately missing from this. Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna be that. But it really just feels odd that characters can return all simply because, you know, voice actors retire and Alright. I was going on a whole tangent. Yeah, that, like, I don't know if that's gonna remain in, not it'll probably be obvious, like, once I get around to editing this, but, man, it's just... It just feels very confusing as to why they can still use Copen and Lola just do voice actors beforehand, just, you know, make them still make sense and Gunvolt free. It's just this whole DLC didn't have to justify why Copen could still work to this point in day. Like, come on. Now, granted, again, this is a whole different Copen from Azure Striker Gunvolt 2 Copen, which is supposed to make it a little confusing, but you know, if all the freaking DLC from Luminous Ventrix 2 can have just been a whole bunch of fun things and like whatever counters and whatnot, especially since Kieran was kind of one of the teasers for Gunvolt 3. Why couldn't that been the case? Like, I guess it's just a whole weird gripe was, well, not a gripe in general, it's just also a weird oddity that, no, that's last time, by the way, of just Luminous Ventrix 2 DLCs and how the DLC for the bosses of Gunvolt 3 practically worked in that sense. Like, all of that practically felt like it could have been for Kieran and Gunvolt in general to deal with, and not Copen, but because of reasons they had to shift it over or something. It's just, it feels so odd. I need to hear the boss theme. I'm not gonna go this entire playthrough without at least hearing the boss theme to make sure it's the same one. Stop trying to hit me and hit me, jeez! Oh my god! This feels like a long life frames, Jesus. Yeah, this definitely feels like the X2 version of it. Yeah, this is definitely the X2 version of it. And that's X-Men at the very least. We should be trying like all the other weapons, just, you know, instead of just letting the dash dude work. And it's finished off. Real simple. There we go. Another A-Wink. Despite intentionally dying just to hear the boss theme. Okay, yeah, we're coming up at the end of this battle quickly. It's kind of the whole reason I wanted to get this, like, done and out of the way so I don't have to deal with having to record this later on. It's just, technically, this is mostly Gunvolt 3 related. It's smacked in a different game for whatever freaking reason. And I guess it's just basically have like a reason to play the Trilogy Enhanced Edition, which is known as Triangle Edition in Japan. Oh man, as much as people could like score attacks and stuff, I really wish this could just be like, you know, a whole what if situation, story scenarios thingy. Like, I don't know, maybe something a little bit akin to the Attempts epilogue that we got. Something akin to that. Well, you know, it actually makes sense time to go through these areas. Again, there could be a whole lot of other reasons why they went this way, and I'm not. Well, I would say I'm not complaining, but I'm already complaining about how this is basically just one giant sport attack mode excuse. So I don't know. So whatever, those degenerates are gonna be in pain! And that's rapidly fall into face. AKA we don't pay the fuck attention. Wish you hit the game a little faster, though, I'm just saying. Could really be using the heals right by now. I can find more of those diamonds. Except I don't know where I started. Okay, well, that's that one. As soon as I started complaining about not seeing him, I found one. Of course, I said I was going to try to find all of them because they might be key to something, but who knows. All the combos. And there goes the combo because I touched the ground anyways. Fun. Oh well, if I stop me from rebuilding it again. Except against these ninja enemies, because fuck these ninja enemies. More enemies, just shoot them. For now, we got the good old ambush sequence, which I could say, good old fuck you. I'm not participating in your little game. I just want it done. I just want to get this done. Whee. Ow. Expected that to be something, but it wasn't. Right, yeah, just steal one of you. I don't miss you from Gunvolt 1. Freaking laser things. Yeah. Still trying to find a diamond. I'm sure it's somewhere. I'd be so upset if I missed some. It's not in the death pit area. So just sad. I definitely missed one. Okay, sweet, awesome. Time to go back. Time to figure out what the fuck that one was. Because I'm not going to replay the stage just for one thing I somehow missing out of the corner of my eye. Oh, it's right here. Okay, what actually was that for? Forgive for trying to have a fly above all my troubles. But yeah, this is a I mean, the stat system is a lot more freedom in using just stats around the place, even if we get hit a lot of the time. Sweet, that seems to be picking up all real fast, buddy. And we'll finish him off, because it just seemed to be standing there. Got him. Bum bum ba. Another aiming. Aiming's across the board, let's go! And that is the Sunrise Palace with Z Omega as our final battle. Still don't know what Diamond's gonna do, because the trailer says there'll be key, but I'm pretty sure there might be key to just getting more bonus points. I just wait. Oh, there's definitely the experience for Sunrise Palace. So that's good to know. Can you stop interrupting my kudos change, please? Freaking don't like it. Well, I didn't even push down that time, but sure. Okay, game, whatever. Strike Evan. Hey, kudos chain impossible at this rate. It would also be helpful if I keep an eye on my health. Yep. Oh. Okay, I already missed one of these, it seems. Gotta get some like over here somewhere. Yep. Was it the ones where I would possibly miss too? There we go, that's me. I was about to say, this is a weird eye at this point. Ow. Getting rid of all of these enemies. And doing my best to keep an eye out on well while diamond's on. No, I was hoping we'd fight pretty easy. Oh well. Because it's going through the whole stages without the girls that Zed brought along with her to Japan. There's that. Good. Get out of here. You too. And you. That's. I don't know how I managed to stop that. Sure. Let's roll with it. Coming in. Yep. There we go. And that's last. The diamonds. Don't know what this may possibly do for attackers, and then, you know, axe go on. But maybe we'll find out after we, you know, clear the stage. Yeah, we all just kind of stuff again before these boss doors and stuff. But again, it doesn't matter. This is what about to go up with the final boss anyways. He said, I need you to do me a quick favor real quick, kill me. I need to hear if you they made a remix of your boss deal or something. I need to confirm this so I don't have to double check for myself. I could possibly reset, but I'm not sure how far back it'll take me. No, not now! Come on! I'm trying to hear a different boss theme now, so I don't want to hear this! Sorry, Lola, now's not the fucking time for purification. They definitely remixed it. Okay. We're warning with it. Again, if they could go to the effort of remixing music, right? We can come up with a fun what if scenario for this whole thing. Like, come freaking on. They didn't have the English voice cast for everybody. Like, come on. The scenarios, man, the potential, it feels wasted here. It feels wasted just being a whole freaking score attack. Those both go real high. Ow. Okay, well now I have that. There's all the songs if it wasn't your song. Sorry about this, Bow. Swoosh. I used the healing too soon. I gotta be careful here. Yep. Not today, pal. Aiming is across the board. Can't say I'm not surprised by this outcome. And I guess that's pretty much it. All those diamonds seem to be just for pointed distance, like I basically called it. Again, we are not saying this. The DLC mode for freaking Copen of all characters is basically reduced to a freaking score attack. It's dumb. This is very dumb. But I went through it anyways because god damn, I'm not gonna enjoy freaking something. I did like hearing all the lyrics that I was able to hear at the very least. I'll probably link to a playlist where you can actually hear all the songs, because, you know, all the other songs kept getting interrupted by freaking Lola. But man, again, I hate that this DLC is basically just a score attack mode, because, like, we have the English voice cast for both Luminous Adventure X2, Copen, and Lola. We have the English cast for freaking Azure Striker Gunvolt 3. There definitely could have been a fun little what-if scenario. It's like, come on. Ugh! The wasted potential of this, man. It's simply an update to the Trilogy Enhanced Edition, but like, come friggin' on. The potential was right friggin' there. You friggin' missed it, Inti Creates. You freaking missed it! I like seeing never go up and all, but the potential, man! The freaking potential! Ah! I hate that I live in a timeline where Copen's potential is freaking useless. no matter the forms. God damn it. Ugh. I don't know, maybe something in Azure Striker Gunvolt 4 might give us more of Copen. I don't know. Like, as much as I like playing Luminous Adventure X Copen, we gotta give the developer Azure Striker 2 Copen, for the love of God. Like, come on. Give the character development to him. Something to make... If I stay here any longer, I'm gonna go on a whole tiny rant. Not the point of the video. The whole point of the video is just to show this off. But that's basically it for Connect X. A simple score attack mode that's literally just basic potential for like a fun what if scenario. Could have been him for Azure Striker Gunvolt 4 or something. Like, come on. Could have at least tied this into something as a damn score attack. Azure Striker Gunvolt 3 already has like 2 score attack modes anyways. But this has been the Great Pikmin CX-79. This has been a showcase of Connect X from the Azure Striker Gunvolt Trilogy Enhanced Edition. I'll see you all back here for other videos on the channel eventually. See you guys then.